I used to say, if you're gonna ride, ride in style. Now I'm just a throw-in for a new movie.
Arise, Rodimus Prime. Optimus.
Rodimus Bill, and today we're going to do Transformers Speed Series Hot Rod for the new Bumblebee movie. First, we'll look at the package. There is an art of Bumblebee. It says Transformers Energon Igniters, and there is Hot Rod. Let's see, Speed Series, other side nothing, words. It is part of the core reactor they work with. You just attach the core reactor, sold to other characters. And Hot Rod, you can shoot them across the floor. And this is Energon Igniter's Hot Rod. Now let's take Hot Rod out of the package and see what we've got. And here is Hot Rod out of the packaging. Now at first glance, he is a remold or a recolor of the Barricade mold. So first we'll just do that right off the bat, because he looks nothing like Hot Rod except for the face and the orange and black. But that's besides the point. Now we'll take a look at his face. He's got the Last Night movie face. He's got the right colors, the black and the orange, very reminiscent of the Last Night Hot Rod figure. But this is a Barricade remold, and unfortunately I don't have Barricade to show him, but I do have other Hot Rods. So first we're going to do a comparison. Since he is a Bumblebee movie Speed Series figure, which is a new name of the Legion, first we'll do Bumblebee from the Speed Series movie. That is how those two, oops, this guy is very hard to stand up. And then we will do Optimus Prime, Bumblebee movie. That is how those two guys line up. This is Barricade from the first Transformers movie. That is how those guys line up. And this is Hot Rod Legion Walmart exclusive figure. Check out my review on him, it's pretty cool. And that is how these two guys line up. And you can see the faces are very similar. The orange, actually this Hot Rod's red, this one's orange. And that is how those guys line up. Now, to go back to G1 Hot Rod, this is how the original Hot Rod was colored. Red, yellow, and flames on the chest. And then here is a Titans Return Hot Rod. And then we'll do another Walmart exclusive Last Night movie Hot Rod. So this is supposed to be the Hot Rod in the same continuity as here. And then this is how he lines up with a Prime Master figure. A little bigger than a Prime Master figure, a little smaller than a Legends figure. That's Outback and Octopunch. Now, we'll take a quick look at him. There is the face, like I said, very reminiscent of the Last Night. The arm is very Barricade-ish, the way his body is bent over, very Barricade. But articulation-wise, his arm does do 360. It goes out that much. His head doesn't move at all. The other arm moves that much. Knee folds all the way in for transportation or transformation, and he goes that far forward, that far back, and it goes out that far. And there is the front of the car. It's, from what I could tell, it's an 80s muscle car. Certain websites say he's different cars, but most of them say he's just an 80s muscle car. And that's what this is. You can see the back of the car. His feet do move a little, but there's the back of him. He's got the Autobot symbol on right there. And there is the hole for the Energon core igniters that make these figures go, which I don't have yet, but when we do get one, we'll do the review on that. Now, transform this guy. What you want to do is first you want to fold this up. Okay. The feet you just move these little forward. You want to connect the feet. These Speed Series figures are, like I said, the old Legend figure size. The only difference is they're Speed Series because they incorporate the Energon Igniters. So the feet just snap into there, and then these you just hold this, rotate the arms, and this is on a swivel joint, and you just fold it in, and basically there's Hot Rod in his 80s muscle car. And he is orange and black. The windows are the same shade as black. You can see a little detailing. He's got a door handle. He's got the vent windows. He's got some side mirrors. Again, the one Autobot symbol. I kind of wish they did flames. I know on the one step, I think they put flames on the top, which is pretty cool, on the hood. But in this one, they didn't. There's the orange. I guess they think Hot Rod is orange, so they do mostly black and throw a little orange in there to satisfy the fans. Even though I'm not satisfied. Hot Rod was one of the biggest disappointments to me in the whole movie continuity. I just wish they would have done him more into his Generation 1 self. And for comparisons, first we will do the Bumblebee movie toys. There is the Volkswagen Bumblebee. Alright, here comes the Optimus Prime. Now, I do like how the Bumblebee and the Optimus are G1 accurate. I wish they would have done Hot Rod as G1 accurate. Then as we get a little bigger, here is this is the Last Night movie Hot Rod as the Lamborghini. So, I see what they did. They try to keep them in movie line with the red and the orange and the black. But Hot Rod does not need to be black. Hot Rod needs to be bright red and orange with some flame. See? This is Hot Rod, and so is this. They went to G1 original with these guys. They could have gone back to G1 with Hot Rod, but what they did was they just took Barricade remold, colored them, gave him a new face. Boom, there's Hot Rod. And that is the original Hot Rod. Still one of the best G1 figures ever. Here is the Titans Return Hot Rod. This to me was actually a disappointment, but that's neither here or there. And here is the bigger version of the movie Lamborghini. Again, see on this you could barely see the red, but all in all, that is the way the movie version went. And he's a pretty nice, it's an 80s muscle car. I mean, you really can't say anything about it. And you got that big hole for the Energon Igniters. You know, he does move pretty good. So he's mostly orange. He's got the bottom half is orange. The rim, he's got like orange around the tires, which is kind of weird. Got the orange flap up front. You know, there's a head, of course, and more orange. And I transform this guy back. Let's just zoom out. What you want to do is just move the arms up like that. The legs, you flip back the feet, you just pull out, and you bring this whole section down like that, fix the arms, and there is that hole in the knee. But to stand this guy up, like I said, when you stand him up, he's very bulky. I don't know why they did this with Barricade. I wish they would have found a different mold to do Hot Rod in. See, I wouldn't have bought this toy if it wasn't for Hot Rod, because Rodimus Bill is all about Rodimus Prime and Hot Rod. See, that is how he stands up, kind of with the knees forward. You know, he's got those little legs, little feet. But, like I said, he's not a bad figure. For Barricade, he works better. Not as Hot Rod. But, you know, it's another Hot Rod to add to my collection. So, I bought it. Alright, and that is Rodimus Bill. I don't know why I have the little light problem going on here, but there we go. New lights. Hope you enjoyed this reviews. Please hit like. Please hit subscribe. Check out my other reviews. We got reviews for almost all the figures